Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday. This storm system is starting to look very impressive in the Pacific. You can even see an eye feature that's starting to form here just a little bit. But closer back to home, just some very light showers along the coast, and we're looking pretty dry for inland spots. But let's put the rest of today into motion with stormcasts, and you'll see that, well, by the time we get to the late afternoon, early evening, some of these showers could be migrating into our inland spots, but we're thinking this is all going to be pretty light. Should be fairly dry for midnight. It's going to be into tomorrow that we'll see really the rain really ramping up. This is 8 in the morning, and it's going to be a pretty treacherous commute on US 101, also for US 199, and then this will eventually become pretty widespread into lunchtime and dinner time. You'll notice that there's not really a lot of snow on the map because snow levels are going to be around 5,500 feet to 6,500 feet. So this is mainly going to be a rain event, and then we'll trend much drier into midnight as we transition into Thursday. Thursday is looking much drier compared to Wednesday, and then we'll do it all again as we have some more active weather on the way for Friday and Saturday. But this storm system is definitely going to be the most active of the bunch. Okay, here's some of the rainfall totals we're expecting from tonight through Wednesday night. It's going to be the coast and the Illinois Valley and the Mount Shasta City area. Those are going to be the areas that will receive the most moisture from the storm system. Definitely a lot less when you start talking about the Rogue Valley, Shasta Valley, and to the east of the Cascades. Okay, here is like the real big thing with this storm system. It's going to be the winds gusting out of the south and southeast, upwards of maybe 55 to 65 miles per hour for the Shasta Valley. And wind gusts could be pretty strong for the coast, Rogue Valley, east side, and mountains as well. But it's definitely going to be right there at the mouth of the Shasta Valley, towards Mount Shasta City, towards Weed, especially for tomorrow morning. That's when we're expecting the peak time frame of the peak wind gust. So for today, even today, the winds are going to be a little blustery. They'll gust out of the south and east between 20 to 30 miles per hour. But in terms of rain chances, showers are going to be likely along the coast. We'll keep it mostly dry for inland spots. Pretty mild for today, by the way, as we'll be about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. And for tonight, this is when the winds are really going to start to ramp up, as they'll gust still out of the south and east, but this time between 30 to 50 miles per hour, with some of the fastest wind gusts now being in the Rogue Valley, Shasta Valley, and along the coast. And like you saw in Stormcast, we'll have pretty widespread wet stuff for Wednesday, much drier for Thursday, but here comes that next storm system into Friday and Saturday. Again, this one's not looking nearly as impressive as the one we'll have to deal with for tonight and then into tomorrow. Temperatures are going to trend a little bit cooler over these next 7 days, but we're still going to keep it pretty mild for this time of the year. Okay, here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Showers likely for today, very light in nature. Definitely rain much more likely for tomorrow. And we'll throw some thunderstorms into the mix as well. And for Siskiyou County, small chance of a sprinkle or two for today, but then winds picking up overnight into tomorrow, and then showers looking likely as well for tomorrow. Then for the basin, pretty dry for today, just a chance for showers for tomorrow. You know, the basin is going to be rendered pretty dry from the storm system, but the winds are certainly going to be an issue there on the east side, as they could gust between 35 to 45 miles per hour. Then for the Cascades, a rain-snow mix is what we're expecting over the next 48 hours, but we're not expecting really that much in the way of accumulating snowfall, maybe just a trace up towards Crater Lake. And then for the Rogue Valley, small chance for a shower today, mostly dry, but rain much more likely for tomorrow, and of course, winds will be a big factor by then.
Well, Josh, I know you were talking about that storm system and kind of showing off that eye. Is there any chance that something like that, just in like the Pacific Ocean, turns into a hurricane or a tropical storm sort of event?
No, that would be very rare. The water in the Pacific, especially up that way, is just too cold, and hurricanes really thrive off of warm water. So this is what we would consider like extra tropical, but still pretty powerful.
Well, I'm glad it's not going to be a hurricane. So
yes.
Thank you, Josh.